The Order 1886, a 2015 PS4 exclusive that is both mesmerizing and maddening. This ambitious gem from the now shuttered studio Ready at Dawn feels like a brilliant idea caught in a race against the clock, bursting with potential and yet tripping over unrefined gameplay and odd design choices. Was it a bold, ahead-of-its-time experiment, or was it a noble attempt but ultimately a misfire? What's the issue with the game that left so many people with a sour enough feeling upon playing the game to slap a 5 or a 6 out of 10 on this game? I think the proper diagnosis of the sickness at play in The Order is ambition to do more. More equals better. That's what the market was telling developers in the 2010s, and Ready at Dawn took this to mean that while they are making a narrative-driven cover shooter, they also have to add in as many random gameplay elements as possible because more equals better. They were so set on building a big game with lots of different gameplay elements. But as time goes on, the ambition to build this type of game hits the brick wall of reality, and reality for developers often comes in the form of budgets and due dates. And when you're up against a due date and your bills are being paid by somebody else, you need to make a decision. Either we release a crappy game with completely unfinished gameplay elements, or we start chopping up the game to try and salvage what we've already made, things that are close enough to be finished, and that are in a decent enough condition so that we can wrap it up by the time we need to release. And so The Order's short runtime is not born out of an intentional decision to make a tight game focused on what the developers really wanted to do. The Order is short because the developers were up against a clock and needed to take a very ambitious vision and in a short amount of time, cut it and slash the content so that they could meet their release date. And that's what bums me out, because even though The Order is by no means perfect, we never got a chance to see what it could have been if they had either a little bit more time to polish, to refine, to get it to where it needed to be for its first release, or to see them take that next step in a sequel.